going on? Thanks for tuning in to 10 Things. It's your girl, Shantae C, momature, frequent podcaster, and of course, film writer. And I'm chilling with my girl, Nia.
What's up? What's up? Thank everybody for coming back again this Wednesday night at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Got the time right this time. I didn't create any problems. So we're going to flow tonight. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm Nia. I am the very proud owner of Busy Bee Magazine, which we closed my baby some years back.
Lord.
I also am, well, I'll say it like all my clients tell me I'm a master marketer.
Oh my
They
goodness.
tell me I'm not just a regular marketer, I'm a master in marketing. So I must be doing something right. Thank you, clients. And, hey, I just like to help people. My phone rings 24/7. Hey, Nia, how do I start a magazine? Hey, Nia, how do I do this? How do I do that?
Right.
You know what they tell me? I'm a ball of information.
Oh my gosh.
That's who I am.
And Hater, our missing co-host.
Tara, the beautiful, lovely Tara. She is
She's on a little hiatus for the week.
Yeah.
But we will see her next week. We love her. We miss her. Hey, girl, what's going on? Hope you're having a good time on your little hiatus. We'll see you next week.
All right. And big shout out to her husband. It's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Yep. So guess what? We about to jump right on into celebrity news. And Nia got some tea for us. What's up, Nia?
All right. Well, we're going to start out with some celebrity news tonight, guys. So we always know that a lot's going on.
Right.
Grabbing topics is one of the hardest things.
But
okay, so
there's always so much going on.
There's so much going on.
So what you got for us, sis?
All right, so Travis Scott is not performing at Coachella for 2022 lineup. About 60,000 people signed a petition to have him removed from all Golden Voice festivals, but he will not be performing at Coachella due to everything that happened at Astroworld. I know that we kind of tired of the Travis Scott thing, but I mean, I think I'm kind of in agreement.
You kind of in agreement with him not getting his paper?
Well, I mean, I don't like to stop nobody from getting their paper, but I mean, people died. People lost their life.
I mean, yeah, but so my whole thing is, and you can say I'm wrong or not, but I just feel like, yes, he did play a part. I'm not saying that he didn't play a part because he should have stopped when he kind of saw that there was a little bit too much commotion. But I feel like just punishing somebody forever and ever and ever, and they're not the ones who actually committed the act of crime, it's not fair.
But it's still fresh.
He got to take care of himself
It's
too.
still fresh. It's still fresh. So
how? Okay, so when does it become stale? Tell me what the expiration date is.
When the next one jump out the sky.
Oh,
as soon as something else
pops off,
terrible happens, but it is still very, very fresh. So, I mean, I'm kind of in agreement. Hey, I took up for the guy. I was interviewed.
You did.
I worked with celebrities for so many years. Haven't been able to enjoy the show because I've been backstage or on the stage, and you can't see out. You can't even enjoy it. So I did say that with all the lighting, he can't. As an artist, you can't see out, and
right.
So I mean,
so he had to pay a bunch of money, right? A lot of people got back their tickets.
Yeah.
Did his album sales go down?
I don't think his album sales went down.
Did he lose any endorsements?
He has lost endorsements.
He's lost endorsements, so he's losing money on top of money on top of money on top of money. When does it stop? At what point does it stop? It's not like he was the person pushing people down, running from the back all the way, trying to get to the front. I'm just trying to understand, when does that stop? When do artists have to stop paying people? When? I'm just saying. Tell me.
Okay. He showed bad behavior before, and that's why.
So they spanking him now.
Pop, pop,
Oh,
pop, pop, pop,
he on punishment.
He on a big ass punishment. And that's the thing. When we do behavior, we don't think about if this ever happened again, damn. Why they want to stick me for my paper type shit?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens. That's what happens. You guys send us your thoughts about it. What do you think?
Should he keep paying?
Should the man keep paying?
How long should he keep? I feel like this.
Well, it's still fresh. It's still new. The Band-Aid is
it's barely broke.
Yeah, it's still on there. It's still like when you ripping it.
You still got to scan. It ain't healed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, get this man some Neosporin, put it on his career, and hopefully in about 6 to 8 months, it's gonna clear with no scarring.
Okay. Travis, Shantae said, we're going to clear you with no scarring. We're going to let you get your paper. We're not going to let these people stick you for your paper. So,
I'm sorry, Trav.
But what you guys think? Tune in. Let us know your thoughts about it.
Yeah, and if you like what we're talking about, of course, like it, share it with your people. Because you know what? We got to make some money off of this thing. And if we don't, oh, Lord. This is the last hoorah.
She said it's the last hoorah. Speaking of a last hoorah, well, we're going to give some big ups to Miss Meg. Megan Thee Stallion took a walk across the stage, yo. She graduated with a bachelor's in health.
Yes.
From Texas Southern University.
Yes.
That is big ups.
Yeah.
Meg made a goal. She wanted to do it.
Yep.
She said she wanted to get her education. Honor.
She's trying to figure out a plan B.
Well, the woman want to honor her late mother and her grandmother, and that's huge. That's really big. And when can we stop? She got something to fall back on.
This is what I'm just wondering. Like, when is too old to put on like the leather straps and stuff and strut your stuff across the stage and keep dropping it like it's hot? Although Janet Jackson makes it look so fabulous and she buy 50 something. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she could still be doing this
and she could. 50 just made a post of Madonna, face down, ass up, y'all. I said, but he did apologize. But he's like, isn't she a little too old to be going face down, ass up?
At some point, so is 50 too old? Is 55 too old?
Can you twerk when you're 80?
Can you twerk when you're 80?
Can you twerk when you're 80?
I guess if you still look good and your knees handle it.
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Where it go?
I can't
touch your elbows or whatever.
Look, I can't even do that now, let alone do that at 80, child.
Yeah, but it's great to have a backup plan. It's really, really good to have a backup plan.
We're solid, educated women sitting on this panel. I have, of course, a few degrees, sitting under my belt or whatever. So, anytime I need to pull those things out when things are going south, I can still go and make a few $100K and be straight.
Yeah, it's good to, you know what? I had a very young artist tell me, and he hasn't made it yet, but he's working on it. He's working on it. But he told me, I said, so what's your backup plan? If
it all goes south.
Things go south and we don't want to discourage our youth, guys. But we want to advise them correctly. But I asked him, if things go south with the rap, what's the backup plan? And he said, producing, writing. He had it all mapped out.
First of all, it is just as hard to produce. Although, the way they got it set up now, you can just put your junk on YouTube and anybody can download it and do whatever they want to do. And, you make a couple $100. But we're talking about getting to the real paper, because at the end of the day, the older you get, the more bills you have, the more expensive they become. The more expensive they become, the more money you got to make. So that's truth and facts. So you can't just keep living off of, selling $100 beats every other day. So you got to have real, ingenuitive ideas to be able to really kind of stay successful and continue to make yourself relevant. And sometimes that doesn't have to be in the music industry. I get weary when I see so many of our youth think that that's the only way that you can really make money. There's so many other creative avenues that you can go out there and make a pretty penny and not have to work near as hard, believe me.
Yeah.
It's hard being an artist.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Because you working a lot for a little bit for a long time.
Before I came in tonight, I was listening to Ludacris show. Big shout outs to Lou. Y'all know Luda's my fam. But anyway, and he said something that I know Shantae is going to understand this conversation, but Ludacris told Wale, man, thank you for being on time. You made a good rep for artists. Yeah. Y'all have a bad rep.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Which is why I switched to sports. When I started interviewing, I used to only interview rappers, right? Because I lived in Atlanta,
Right.
And Shantae tell you how many was so late for so many
and so
interviews.
Hollywood.
Oh my God. Oh,
and
so
they want to do the interviews and they want to have liquor, chicken wings.
Yeah, I had the whole thing catered, everything. I have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of clothing for you. And you're like, oh, I don't like those $4,000 jeans. I'm not wearing that. What? I just jumped through hoops for this shit.
Not only that, but they'll be like, I mean, we gotta run her to go get us some more liquor. Somebody gonna roll my weed. You'd be like, oh, okay. Look, friend, we're just here for a 20-minute interview.
Right, absolutely.
We're just here for a 20-minute interview.
Right, it's not that serious. So, I mean, thank you, Luda, for acknowledging it.
Yeah.
Pointing it out.
Yeah.
Calling it out.
Calling a spade a spade.
And I'm glad somebody was on time. Hey, big ups, Luda. I'm glad they were on time for your show.
Right.
And I hope when I have people on mine, they're on time for my shit. Because I'm calling you out like Luda.
That part.
All right. But yeah, we're going to say big ups to Megan. She did her thing. She did that. Hey. The woman twerked all the way to the college degree, y'all. So you can't knock her for that. Right. If you like her, love her, indifferent, you got to give her props.
Yeah, that part.
That part. Well, we are going to take it and get into the tea of the day, guys.
Girl,
so what I normally do is I kind of reach out. Oh, y'all, my producer in here playing games with me. He shut the TV off on me. I can't see myself.
Right. So she now has to talk into the camera.
But anyway, so what I normally do is I have, the ladies, because we know that we are from a female's point of view.
And we want to know shit.
And it's always different and it's always right. Okay? That's what we're here to give you guys.
Right.
Yes. But
the tea on the tea.
The tea on the tea. But anyway, the ladies are asking, is vacationing without your significant other acceptable, unacceptable?
And how many times should you be able to go on a girl's trip without your significant other?
I say a lot. I say as many as you want, as long as you tell your spouse. I wouldn't say, oh, it's my birthday. So
I guess we got to clarify. So, okay. So are birthdays acceptable or not acceptable to leave your spouse out?
Well, it depends on if he planned some shit or not. If he didn't plan anything.
That's a good...
So if he didn't plan anything.
No. So that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking if he planned the trip for you and your girls, then it's cool.
Well, yeah, that's cool too. But if he didn't plan anything for your birthday and you have some friends that's traveling to Jamaica and you have no plans for your birthday,
why should it be an issue? Look,
Nia, would you want to roll?
Right.
Hell yeah.
Right. Is he going to be sitting there with the poo-poo face?
Hell yeah.
Look, first of all, is that fair for him to sit there with the poo-poo face?
It is. To me, if you didn't plan anything.
I feel like if you don't plan anything, you have no rights to be upset about anything that I'm doing.
That's true. I kind of believe that.
Yeah.
So I have friends.
Yeah.
Of course. And I asked them, okay, hey, you love your friends, right? You love your family.
Right.
They're with kids all the time.
Oh,
and and it's mind blowing to me. I say, oh my God, we're going on a girls' trip. I know you have your kids, blah, blah, blah. I'm even willing to pay for you because you're my girl and I know you need a getaway. And your man, you have to ask.
Yeah.
I'm not into the asking thing, y'all. I'm into the, I'm going to let you know what's going on type thing.
Well, okay, so for me, I feel like it's an understanding that you have with your mate. You know what they're going to be okay with and what they're not, especially if you've been together for any period of time. Now, it's not necessarily an ask, but it certainly should be a conversation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Out of respect, yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Like, okay, we got a whole life. Life goes on. If I decide I want to take a 2-day trip with a friend or whatever. So life goes on. We got a kid. We got responsibilities. So it's not like I just be like, hey, I'm going away for 2 days. It just doesn't work that way.
Right, well, absolutely. But I mean, I think it's okay to vacation without your significant other.
And I think it is okay.
I think it's healthy. I think it's okay. I mean, I'm not married, but I mean, does somebody own you or?
I mean, because you're married, you should be able to do it. However, I think you should do it respectfully, right? And
absolutely.
You know what respectful is in your relationship. Everybody is different. I encourage my husband, hey, take some time with your brother, take some time with your best friend. Y'all should do a dude's trip. Now, do I want you to do a dude's trip every quarter? Hell no.
No.
But at least once a year, y'all need to, get that camaraderie because it's just not the same. You don't let your hair down the same when you with your dude. You just don't. Okay? You don't.
Well. Yeah. True.
Because he doesn't allow me to get like belligerent in public, in my drinking intoxication. He doesn't allow that.
Hey, what's wrong with drinking and intoxication?
No, he's okay with
that's what drinking, it's all fun about.
He don't want me to be belligerent. And my friends allow me to be belligerent. And it's fine. See?
The most important part is, do they put your ass in an Uber?
First of all, I did not need an Uber that night, ma'am.
That's the important part. Everybody being safe, having a good time, but being safe.
You do have to be safe.
But, I mean, you guys, let us know what's your questions. Vacationing,
yeah.
Without your significant other, is it okay?
How many times?
And how many times?
Like,
that's the question. It is okay, but how many times?
And then 2 months later, can I be like, hey, we going on a girls' cabin trip? And then like 6 months later, I'll be like, okay, I'll do something with you. Now then 6 months later, I got something else to do with my other girls. I'm like, does it work like that? Is that okay?
Yeah. Let the people tell us.
Let the people tell us.
Let the people tell us. So, also, on another note,
I'm gonna just ask
a way crazier note. Hopefully, you're not vacationing.
Hopefully,
you're not vacationing doing these things.
So, Nia, have you ever been a side chick?
Me? Not knowingly. Not knowingly.
Oh, shit. Not knowingly?
Not knowingly, which is shitty for people to put you in a situation that you don't even know you in.
Okay, so honest to God truth, I've been a side chick before. Certainly have. Now.
Knowingly,
but not originally.
Oh.
Okay? So you get into a little situation where you're dating somebody and you like them and you think they're cool or whatever, and y'all start kicking it, and all of a sudden they like hiding their phone and doing this and doing that. And if y'all seen our last show, you would know that my mom told me I was single until I was married. So, if you had just been honest with me, it might have been cool. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, when I found out that I was a side chick, I didn't blow up the spot. I was basically like, okay, so what's the deal? Are y'all married? Are y'all just dating? Are y'all in a committed relationship? Like, what's really going on?
Well,
And so, that person basically said, we're in a relationship, but we on the rocks. And I'm like, are y'all married? He said, well, no. And I said, okay, well, what y'all doing over there ain't got nothing to do with me. As long as you still footing the bill and doing what you're supposed to do. I ain't got nothing to do with you and her.
Okay.
Because my thing is, unless you married, you single.
Well, not necessarily.
No.
No, hell no. Not following that logic.
Because I'm just like, okay, maybe.
Because, the thing is, people put this big, huge stamp on marriage, but
right.
They'd be like, oh, why they've been together so long, this, that. Some people don't get married they love each other, but they don't get married for certain reasons.
Right.
And sometimes it's financial or business reasons. I'll be honest with you, hey, I could love you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're coming in this thing with 5, 7 kids, 5, 7 baby mamas, 5, 7 situations, 5, 7 child supports, I've kind of worked hard to be where I'm at, and I'm not trying to pick up your shit. But I love you.
Yeah, but then you just gonna be the side dude. Because I'm not trying to build nothing with nobody like that. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Because it's like, okay, so you're just like a trick off at this point.
What?
Because if I can't build nothing with you, you a trick off. If I can't invest my energy, money, and time and credit into you, you a trick off.
You think so?
Yeah.
No.
When I say I love you, boo, but you got all these situations, that means you the trick off. That means I'm not taking you no family barbecues. I'm not parading you around in front of my homegirls and like, oh, this my man. No, that's not what we doing. We not doing that if I can't invest me into you. So if we just, doing it, and I like the way that's going, the motion of the ocean, and guess what? You just the trick off.
I don't know. Let's ask the ladies what they think. Ladies, how you feeling about it? I feel differently. Way different, but you gonna
give them a chance and opportunity, huh?
Well, no, I'm not taking nobody with no 7. Well, yeah. I'm not taking nobody with no 7. And
where's the cutoff?
Well, the cutoff is not how many little ones you have. It's how you take care of your little ones. Okay. For me, as long as you're doing your shit,
is it okay?
And I don't have to do it for you. You can have as many as you want.
Can you have 5 baby mamas? Like, what's the cutoff?
5 baby mamas work for me as long as you're doing your shit and I don't have to pick it up.
You know what I'm saying? We're dealing with 5 baby mamas. I couldn't do it. I remember I had a boyfriend one time, and this dude, he had so many baby mamas. He is the reason
that they made baby mama drama.
No, he is the reason why after him, I never dated anyone else who had children. Because of him.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I remember a girl climbed through the window one time and she was like cussing him out and all this other kind of
stuff. Oh, Jesus.
I was like, what? Did this bro just scale the side of your house? Whoa, I'm out.
Yeah. But anyway, so as far as the side chick thing go, like, I've never knowingly been one. I have probably been one, not knowingly. Okay. I was brought into that situation.
Right.
And so,
And then
I had to take myself out of it.
Test drive. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're the side chick, it's like a test drive. You get to see what it's like and not really be committed. No,
I don't know, but I had a guy tell me, one of my good guy friends, nobody I'm dating, told me the only way side pieces work one person have to know about the situation.
Right. Yeah, right.
That was his logic. I said, "Oh God, where the hell
the
we
thing
done,
is,
where did we go in 20?
Because okay, you
In 2000, period.
So you get to see, what makes him mad. So you see what the girlfriend doing wrong, right? You be like, okay, check. Okay, I see she acting like that. He don't like that. Okay, cool. So yeah, you come over here now. You in a better mood, but so I know I don't need to do that. Okay, next. Okay, yeah, he bought her that. Okay, so I know he's willing to spend at least this much on his. Okay, check, that works for me. Okay, let me come over here because when you a side piece, they don't care that much for real. So they ain't clean up their house all the way and stuff like that. You come over, you be like, oh, he ain't really that messy. Oh, okay, check. I see that's a good one. You can test them out.
Yeah, I feel you.
As a side piece.
Hey, yeah, I mean, if that's what you're looking for, but I don't know. You guys, let us know what you think.
Yeah,
about
what you thinking?
What you thinking
about side piece? I bet you never thought about it that way. I can tell you that. Yeah, I've got some women watching this saying, that might not be too bad. I might need to try to be a side piece, huh?
Hey, can I get a side piece?
Right. Can
I get a little side piece?
Right. Look.
I mean, and sometimes some people are just okay with it. They don't want to be in a committed relationship, so they're good with it. I don't know.
I wonder to myself, would a man be like, hey, I like you and everything, but I'm only looking for a side piece at this point. Are you cool with that? Would you be cool with that? Like if they were like straightforward? No?
That might be a little too honest for me, but I would respect the honesty.
It's like, hey,
that way you're not bought into some shit you don't even know you in.
Right. Like you chilling at the house watching Netflix and you got somebody beat down the door. You like, what's going on here?
You was doing a Netflix and chill.
You was doing Did you know that means sex?
Yeah.
Oh, my sister told me, and I was like, "What?" I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh!
First of all, Netflix came out after I was married, so I didn't know what that meant.
Yes, that's what it means.
So
in the young world.
So when my husband say, "Babe, you want a Netflix and chill?" Am I supposed to know that means?
I guess, but I don't know. You guys tune in. Let us know what you're thinking.
So I think that kind of wraps us up at this point.
Yeah, I mean, so we are always going to give you guys a little 5-minute tip, just something you could take along with you through life.
Right.
So Shantae's going to break us off with that. Tell us how to keep a little money in our pockets.
That's right. So I got 2 different ways, actually. So just talking about traveling and everything, you got to know, if you really want to get a great deal on a hotel, the best time to look for those hotels are on Tuesdays. They come out with the best rates, and you can always find the best deals 3 weeks prior to traveling. So if you're ever looking to travel and save a little bit of money on that very expensive hotel that you wanted to get for the weekend, make sure you book on a Tuesday and make sure you book at least 3 weeks out.
Don't book it on a Monday. Don't book it on a Wednesday.
That's right.
Book it on a Tuesday.
That's correct.
I'm learning something. Let me write this down.
Right. Write that little tip down. And for those of you guys who like to have a little nice penny for a rainy day, there are a bunch of high yield savings accounts that you can go out there and find. One of my favorite is Capital One. It's basically $25 to open up an account, and you need to have a direct deposit of at least $25. And when you turn around, it's 5% yield interest on the year. So that means by the end of that year, you would have at least $1,250. So come see about your girl. I'm always here to give you some financial tips to help you learn, love, and grow.
Are you recommending kind of saving it? I mean, $25 like a week?
Yeah, $25 per paycheck. I mean, you mess up $25 on Starbucks. Come on, let's be real, ladies. It takes you $39 just to get your fingernails painted. Come on.
More than that with the S&S.
Facts.
And if you're going long.
Facts.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps us up for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to rock. Peace. See you next Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time
See ya.
at 9.
Peace.